morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general weekly reading for Monday, May the 6th till Sunday, May the 12th. I hope this reading finds you happy and I'm being guided to say, in a relaxed state of meditation and manifestation. That is what I'm being guided to say. So I feel this week is about you sitting in your divine energy and manifesting opportunities, gifts, blessings that you have been trying to work on. For some reason, this week feels very powerful. It feels like a very powerful week of manifestational energy here. And if you have the time to sit in a sacred space or create a sacred space and do some meditation, manifestational energy, I don't know why I want to say manifestational energy, or tap into your manifestational energy. I think that would be very beneficial for you this week. Let's see what the energy oracle says. And you know what else I'm feeling? You know how it's when you're unable to make a decision. Some people, when they're unable to make a decision, and they're having trouble choosing one thing over another thing, they have a tendency not to do anything. So what I'm seeing here is like someone in an ice cream shop. And this, I think, is a glimpse of what I feel Spirit is saying, right? So this isn't literal. This is kind of what Spirit is saying. You're in an ice cream shop and you're standing in front of the ice cream machine. And one half of you really, 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 really wants vanilla. And the other half of you really, 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 really wants chocolate. And there's this debate back and forth between the left and the right, and the right and the left, and the vanilla and the chocolate, and the chocolate and the vanilla. And then there's this one itty bitty part inside of your head that screams out above the rest, mix the two. That way you can have both. And so you get a swirl and you're as happy as all get out. So what Spirit is trying to convey here is that if you have been given a choice and you're finding it very difficult to choose this or that, how about dabbing your toes in a little bit of both to kind of see which one really trips your trigger? And I find that interesting because adjacent possibilities came out. And there's opportunities and possibilities everywhere. There's not one door there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doors and a window. Right? So opportunities and possibilities are everywhere. You have to find your strength and find your courage to really tap into all of those other opportunities. I think that for a very long time, and I said this, I did a reading earlier this morning, and for a very long time, we've all been programmed to wear the blinders, the straight ahead. This is all there is, and that's all you're getting, and this is it right there. And so we follow that straight path. Straight path. And the blinders keep us from seeing the other opportunities and possibilities that are around us. So no, that little bit of something on that straight path isn't the best that you can do. It is the best of what someone told you that you can do, right? Someone came along and said, that's the best that you can do, so take that. And Spirit wants you to recognize that there are other opportunities and possibilities around you this week that have the potential of bringing you more. So don't settle for less. Don't settle for what that one person said that you should be settling for. Does that make sense? And then we have the man holding heart. And this is someone coming in, offering love, affection, appreciation, recognition. Now you could want to be in a relationship, or you could not. And here's what I'm saying. If you feel like you don't want to be in a relationship, but you're feeling the need for a little bit of fun in the sun, then explain to whomever this person is, I'm not looking for a relationship, but I'm looking to have a good time. That way, there are no mixed signals. I think it's very important that we don't string ourselves along, we don't string others along, and we look beyond the limitations and the blindfolds that we have on, right? Perhaps this person who is in your view, you think that's the best that you can do. If you took off those blinders and kind of expanded your search, perhaps there's someone more appealing or more balanced, or more of what you're looking for, right? Just because it's right there in front of you doesn't mean that that one particular thing is the best that you can do. And we really have to stand in our strength. And with Archangel Michael, this is a higher, what's the word? A higher authority helping you to fight to get your power back. Helping you to fight, to step in your intuition, helping you to fight, to see all of those opportunities and possibilities that are around you, right? And as I was saying this morning in the donation reading that I did, that sometimes we are led to believe that that straight path is that path that leads us to all things great and wonderful, and that sometimes on that straight path you have to sacrifice this, that, and the third. But what if we took off those blinders and we went kind of loopy-doodle, right? Other opportunities and possibilities over here, over here, over here, over here. And through those doors and windows and alleys and valleys and highways, that we found something else, something great, something wonderful. So the Queen of Swords is like, cut through that bullshit, cut through those blinders, cut through all of those things that have been hindering you from standing in your power and looking and searching for what you've been looking for, right? I mean, she's wearing this very beautiful gold vermin, and I don't even know if that's the right word, robe. And she's very much sitting in a place of authority. She's wise, educated, spiritually, and book smart, school smart, spiritually smart. She's moving forward. She's cutting through the bullshit. You've heard the old saying that the pen is mightier than the sword, and she is quite capable of doing whatever she desires with either or. She's quite capable of writing into existence what it is that she wants by searching through these opportunities and standing in her power and connecting with her intuition, or she's quite capable of cutting through the bullshit and getting to what she wants by how she feels that she needs to do it, right? So Spirit is offering you something so much bigger than you've been offered before. And the reason why Spirit continues to bring you this opportunity after opportunity after opportunity is Spirit realizes that you're worth it, right? Spirit realizes that you're worth it. What is hindering you here is yourself, that you don't realize that you're worth it. Spirit thinks you have the tools to complete the job. You think you're lacking a couple. Spirit thinks you have the keys to knowledge. You think that the keys are broke. You can't even find the keys. You're looking for the keys in the cushions of the couch, and they're right here within you, right? You're looking for the keys everywhere but where they are. Spirit is bringing you stability and balance, and you're feeling kind of faltered on that. You're feeling as if every time that you attempt to stand in your power, connect to your intuition, connect to the divine source, get into a relationship, look at those different opportunities and possibilities, that you fail, right? You have to think outside of the box. And why I say that is we have these boxes on the shelf and none of them are open, right? Open that box, see what's in it, and then expand what it is that you see. Expand it more out of the box and more out of the box and more out of the box. I think that this week will bring you a new perspective on how you feel about yourself emotionally and how you feel about yourself power-wise, intuitively wise, from a place of nurturing, empathy, and compassion. And I think that you're going to be stepping into some sort of divine power this week. You're going to start attempting to use that divine power to do what is best for you in a very powerful and nurturing way with that Queen of Wands energy. There is a celebration here, but there seems to be also a concern that there are people attempting to hinder you, right, in some way, gossiping about you, talking about you, manipulating you, deceiving you. But this is kind of what I want to say. When you take your attention away from the things that you are trying to achieve and give it to situations that are out of your control, we have a tendency to create more of what is out of our control than what it is that we're trying to achieve. Yeah? So you may feel like shit that this person manipulated you. You may feel like shit that this person stole from you. You may feel like shit that this person deceived you, connived you, gossiped about you behind your back, stole from you. Instead of having a conversation with you about how they feel or about what you did that triggered them and that caused them to do what they think they had the right to do, they did it, under the shadow of the moon, behind your back, et cetera, et cetera. And you're still very emotionally hurt by it. And I think the Queen of Swords is like, cut that shit out. Just cut that shit out. What is done is done, and there is no changing it. And you may want answers, but I don't think that any answers that you get are going to be good enough for you. So just move on. Just be done with it. Just be done with it, because you're stepping into a time of standing in your own power. You're stepping into a time of intuition. You're stepping into a time of divine spiritual prowess. And because you're stepping into that time, be it a time of love, a time of appreciation, recognition, a time of divine spiritual prowess, heightened intuition, heightened divine spiritual energy, heightened nurturing, heightened power, heightened opportunity, prosperity, abundance, stability, balance. Because you're stepping into all of this, you are now in a position to see all of the other opportunities and possibilities that are around you. And because you're able to see that, you're in this place of growth. You're in this place of sustainability. You're in this place of gratitude. You're in this place of allowing things in now. So we went from being in a place of wanting to kind of cut through the shit, standing in our own power, our own spiritual power, physical, mental, emotional power, knowing what we had to do to get from where we are to where we want to be. But this emotional thing, this thing kind of haltered that forward movement emotionally a little bit. And Spirit is like, well, we have one or two things. We can continue to go on about it, about what someone did, or they didn't talk to you about how they felt and they did this, or they water cooler talk, or they deceived you or hurt you, manipulated you. We could do that. Or we can stand on our own power, take that power back, use our intuition, and move forward into a time of power and protection, and celebrate the other opportunities that we have, and allow ourselves to come from a very passionate, nurturing, creative mindset, feeling, space, and place, right? And then we offer gratitude. The Six of Wands is a recognition. It's a celebration from others, because they're like, yes, we saw how you were emotionally affected by what this person did to you. But now we see the change that you made. Now we see that you have healed from whatever this emotional tragedy was. We see that you have stepped into your divine power, your personal power. We see that you have made a decision now to do some healing. And the healing is specifically for you. It's not for anybody else. And again, here we have her in a red dress sitting on an orange dragon, and here we have the red dress with the orange dragon in it. So there's a lot of appreciation and recognition here, but there's also a lot of protection, and there's also a lot of nurturing here as well. So that Queen of Wands energy and that Six of Wands energy are talking about nurturing oneself, being in a position of power, but also being open to the celebration and the recognition that is around you, but also offering gratitude to others. And I think that with that Four of Wands energy, that is something to be celebrated as well, because we're looking for all of these wonderful opportunities that have the potential to change our lives in many, many different places. We are no longer the horse with the blinders, right? We're no longer the horse with the blinders. We have the Ace of Wands energy, a lot of fiery energy here. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Four of Wands. I kind of feel that you guys are on a journey of finding your independence, stepping into your independence. You could just be coming out of some sort of relationship or situation to where you felt powerless, where you felt that somebody else felt the need to be in control all the time. Be in a relationship, family dynamic, a partnership, or even a job, right? That one person feels the need to be in control, feels the need to keep you under their thumb, feels the need to keep you down, feel the need to keep you emotionally stunted, feels the need to keep, and anytime you tried to rise to that power, they did something to kind of cut your feet out from underneath you and made you feel that in order to be happy, you had to compromise something, your happiness, your nurturing, your security, your balance, your independence. And with the Ace of Wands energy here, it's like Spirit is showing you how wonderfully creative you could be by stepping into that divine power, and that you don't have to compromise anything. And the Emperor is here, that divine masculine energy, talking about, okay, let's plan this shit out. Let's plan out what we have to do to better step into this divine, powerful energy, to better step into our independence, to better step into our creativity, to better step into our passion, to better step into our gratitude, to better step into the connection with the divine, our intuition, our power, our creativity. Let's be very loyal to the opportunity of stepping into that divine masculine energy and doing what it is that we have to do by paving the way, by clearing the way. What do they say in military talk? It's when airplanes are in a formation and they talk about it's not paving the way. What is that? Oh, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. Clearing the road, something like that. All right, clearing the road in front of you, clearing the road to be able to see all of those adjacent opportunities and possibilities, clearing the road for that divine connection, if that's what you're looking for, clearing the road from heartbreak, heartache, deception, uncertainty, insecurity. You have two Ace cards here, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So you're going to be on this creative journey that allows you to create and to make, to create and to benefit from what you're creating. You just have to get out of that limited heart space. And I'm not saying to say get over what someone did to you is very crass when someone says get over it, but there is a sense of healing from it, right? The past is the past, and the past, we can't change it. And I think a lot of times when shit happens to us, we want to analyze it and we want to overanalyze it until we come up with answers that are, hold on for 1 second. Until we come up with answers that please us. And even when we find those answers, we then question if those answers is satisfying. Am I thinking too much into it, or is that like what really happened? So we have to get off of that bandwagon, right? We have to get off of that bandwagon, step into our power, and look at all of the other opportunities that are around you. Good luck is coming your way this week. I love this card because it has everything. Everything. It has the ladybugs for love, the trees and the grass for growth and stability and balance, the dragonflies for that adjacent opportunity and possibility, the acorns for planting the seed and growth. We have the little leprechaun guy down here with his little pot of gold, abundance and prosperity coming in. We have the sunflowers here, which are the connection to the divine. They say the sunflowers are the eyes to the divine, eyes to spirit. We have the sun coming through here with this beautiful illuminating everything and such this beautiful mystical fantasy-like elements. So we have the black cat here. We have making that commitment to move past the limited perspective, move past the heartbreak, the heartache, move past the limiting belief, move past the hurt and the pain, move into making a commitment to move into more of a spiritually aligned, gratitude-filled, nurturing, powerful, celebratory perspective. And then we have forgiveness. And remember what I said before, that the healing and the forgiveness isn't about them, it's all for you? There you have it. Forgive for you. Forgive for you. Because forgiving for you makes it easier for you to find closure and to walk away and to step into a new beginning, right? Forgive for you. We have fire magic. Remember I told you we have a lot of wand energy here. Wand energy is magic. So we have the fire magic, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. We have a lot of fire magic energy here, that fire magic within oneself. The salamander, we're talking about making changes. We're talking about fitting in to different situations, fitting in, walking into a place and knowing that you belong there, and you're kind of like a chameleon. You kind of fit in to any situation or circumstances that you're put in, because you are more than what you perceive to be. You are more than who you think you are. A wonderful, beautiful, beautiful divine goddess that I read for this morning received this meditation for clarity, and this is kind of like the moon card. And in my everyday witch, when you see the moon card, it's a cat looking into the pool, and the pool shows back a panther. So the moon is illuminating so much for you, and through meditation you will find the clarity that you need to commit to the different opportunities and possibilities that are being presented to you. We also have air magic here, fire and air. And what does air do to fire, right? It breathes life into it. It breathes life into it. So there are things going on this week in your life. And there are things going on in your life this week that new things that are going to be, what am I trying to say? Hold on for a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. There are things happening this week. New life breathed into not just you, but things that you have thought were dead in the water. Opportunities, relationships, celebrations, feelings, artistic endeavors. There are things that people made you believe that you had to let go of. And those things will have a new breath, new air, new life breathed into them sometime this week. So don't be surprised if something that you gave up on because someone told you it wouldn't work out comes back around. You grab it, you hold on to it tightly. We also have the quill and we have the bird. And I think these are different ways of communication. I think the quill, just like in the Queen of Swords, allows you to write into existence what it is that you desire to do. So, and I also feel when I said breathe through voice, through speaking about what you want, and then allowing yourself to kind of write that out as you speak. It's almost like you're breathing the life into what it is that you're writing on, whatever it is you're writing on, be it in a journal or just a piece of paper, and by using fire magic, burning it. And this is a practice that I know a few people do. I have done it a couple of times. I speak out something that I am writing to myself, be it an affirmation or something that I'm trying to manifest. As I'm speaking, I am writing it. Then I fold it toward me, turn it, fold it toward me, turn it, fold it toward me, turn it, and fold it toward me. Then I go outside and I find some place that is going to be sacred, but also you want to do it in a very protect, the what am I trying to say? Do it in a oh lordy, safe. Woo, found that very hard to say. Do it in a safe place, and then we light it. And then we allow the air to kind of take the ashes, right? So that is that the writing it out breathes life into it. The folding it toward you is bringing it to you, and the lighting it up and allowing the breeze to take the ashes away are putting your intentions or whatever it is you wrote on that paper out there into the earth. I also want to say that we have air, we have fire, and we're in a pool here of water. So we have air, fire, and water. And I kind of feel just like in the tarot reading, we have wands and we have cups and we have swords. And I really feel like I said a few minutes ago that there are some things in your life that are going to get a second breath, a second life, right? You may have thought that whatever this was dead in the water. It was gone, but it's going to be brought back to life. And if you are offered a couple of opportunities this week, don't think you have to choose this one, just one. Dabble your toes in a few and see what they all kind of feel like, and then choose the one that best fits you. And there could be someone coming in, inviting you to a celebration, inviting you to an outing, a gathering, a celebration. Go and have fun. And I kind of feel this week too this is about you stepping into your divine power and very much being on point with your intuition and the direction you feel Spirit is guiding you this week. I hope that made sense. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.